Hello students, welcome back to your physics class. This side Pooja Sharma, your physics teacher. I hope you all are fine, you all are healthy, doing well. This class is all about the back exercise of work and energy chapter, the highly awaited one. So without wasting any further time, let's proceed on with the back exercise of work and energy chapter. We will be going on with all the questions one by one. Question number 1 is look at the activities listed below. Ria sought out whether or not work is done in the light of your understanding of the term work. First is Sumo is swimming in a pond. In this case, you have to tell whether the work is done or not. Then donkey is carrying a load on its back. In this case, work is done or not. I hope you have done this question well, but still there are 7 of the activities which they have listed, and they want you to use your understanding about what you are aware about work and then tell in which case the work is done and which case it is not done. Now here is the pic where I have listed almost all the answers one by one with a little explanation about it where needed. Please go with that. If still you face any problem, then you must let me know. Anji, moving on with next question number 2. An object thrown at a certain angle to the ground moves in a curved path and falls back to the ground. The initial and the final positions, the points of the path of the object lie on the same horizontal line. What is the work done by the force of gravity on the object? So the work done by the force of gravity on the object is 0. The reason behind is the force of gravity act in the vertical downward direction, and hence the distance covered in the force is horizontal direction. So there is no as such displacement in this case. Therefore the work done is 0. If still confused a little bit, look at the third line. The initial and the final points of the path of the object lie on the same horizontal line. I hope your doubts are clear now. Moving on with question number 3. A battery lights up a bulb. Describe the energy changes involved in the process. So in this, the chemical energy of the battery is changed into heat energy of the bulb filament, which is further changed into the light energy. So chemical to heat and then heat to light is your answer. Next is question number 4. Certain force acting on a 20 kilogram mass, its velocity from 5 meter per second to 2 meter per second, it changes, fine, changed velocity. Calculate the work done by the force. So mass is given, initial velocity given, final velocity given. Work we have to find, so W is equal to F into S. Fine. F ka formula mass into acceleration, S is V square minus U square over 2A. Substitute the values, you will be getting your result. A mass of 10 kilogram is at a point A on the table. It is moved to point B. If the line joining A and B is horizontal, what is the work done on the object by the gravitational force? Explain your answer. So I guess there is no work done by the gravitational force because it is horizontal. Okay, then is question number 6. The potential energy of the freely falling object decreases progressively. Does this violate the law of conservation of energy? Why? So the reason is a body at a particular height has maximum potential energy. When it fall, the potential energy is transformed into kinetic energy. When the object touches to the ground, the maximum velocity ho jayega, so there will be maximum kinetic energy. So the energy is not lost, but it is transformed into other form. So it abides the law of conservation of energy. There is no violation. Moving on with question number 7. What are the various energy transformations that occur when you ride a bicycle? So during riding of bicycle, the muscular energy gets changed into the mechanical energy. Question number 8. Does the transfer of energy take place when you push a huge rock with all your might and fail to move it? Where is the energy you spend is going? So when the rock is pushed with all might, the energy does not allow the rock to move. No work is done in this case. The energy get transferred in the form of the heat energy. Question number 9. A certain household has consumed 250 units of energy during a month. How much energy is this in joules? So, whatever is given in units, you have to convert it in joule. Unit is equal to 1 kilowatt hour, and 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6 joule. So, whatever is given, just multiply that with 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6. In this case, 250 multiplied by this 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6. Your answer is 9 into 10 raised to power 8 joule. Then is question number 10. An object of mass 40 kilogram is raised to a height of 5 meter above the ground. What is the potential energy? If the object is allowed to fall, find the kinetic energy when it is half the way. सो ऑब्वियसली जितना टॉप पे पोटेंशियल एनर्जी होगा, हाफ पे पोटेंशियल एनर्जी हाफ हो जाएगा, और जितना पोटेंशियल एनर्जी है उतना ही हाफ में क्या होगा, काइनेटिक एनर्जी. सो बट द फर्स्ट थिंग इज टू फाइंड आउट द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. मास गिवन है, हाइट गिवन है, तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इज mgh. पुटिंग द वैल्यूज, जी को ले लो 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, यू गेट पोटेंशियल एनर्जी एज 2000. हाफ वे पे पोटेंशियल एनर्जी हो जाएगी 1000, विच इज इक्वल टू द काइनेटिक एनर्जी देयर, दैट इज 1000 जूल. Question number 11. What is the work done by the force of gravity on a satellite moving around the earth? As the force acting on the body is perpendicular to the direction of displacement. So in this case, you are going to have the third type of work, that is zero work. Next is, can there be the displacement of an object in the absence of any force acting onto it? Think, discuss this question with your friend and your teacher. So, if an object is in state of motion, then as per the Newton's first law of motion, in the absence of any external force, the object will maintain its motion in a straight given line. Fine. So, the object will have displacement in this case. Means it has to be initially in motion. Okay. But however, if it is at rest, then there will be no displacement. Question number 13. A person holds a bundle of hay over his head for 30 minutes and gets tired. Has he done some work or not? So work is said to be done when the force is applied on the body and the body shows some displacement. In this case, there is no displacement, so no work is done. Question number 14. An electric heater is rated 1500 watt. How much energy does it use in 10 hours? So 1500 watt. Watt को convert करेंगे हम kilowatt में. In 1 kilowatt there are 1000 watt. So in 1 watt there are 1 over 1000 kilowatt. So जितना भी value है, divide that with 1000. 1500 divided by 1000, you will be getting 1.5 kilowatt. Multiply by time, that is 10 hours. एनर्जी होता है पावर इंटू टाइम. पावर इज 1.5, टाइम इज 10, सो 15 किलोवाट आवर इज योर आंसर. Question number 15. Illustrate the law of conservation of energy by discussing the energy changes which occur when we draw a pendulum bob to one side and allow it to oscillate. Why does the bob eventually comes to rest? What happened to the energy eventually? Is it the violation of law of conservation of energy? So the answer to the question is, they have first shown you the pendulum, how the movement is, and then they have given you the explanation. Okay, let be the mean position of the pendulum. When it is raised to a point that is B and released, it start oscillating from B to A, then A to C, and then back to A. It repeat this motion again and again. Fine. Now at point B and C, the height of the pendulum is maximum. Hence, the potential energy in both these cases is maximum. During the oscillation, the pendulum moves from B to A to C. Its maximum speed is at A. Hence, the maximum kinetic energy is at A. देखो ना, जितना हाइट इंक्रीज होगा पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इंक्रीज होता जाएगा, कनेटिक डिक्रीज, और जितना डिक्रीज होगा तब कनेटिक मैक्सिमम. तो ए पे डिक्रीज हो रहा है हाइट, तो वहाँ पे कनेटिक एनर्जी मैक्सिमम और पोटेंशियल एनर्जी मिनिमम. Now this shows the potential energy at B is transformed into kinetic energy at A, and then again the kinetic energy at A is transformed into potential energy at C. This transformation of energy goes on and the pendulum oscillates. This does not violate the law. Question number 16. An object of mass m is moving with a constant velocity v. How much work should be done on the object in order to bring the object to rest? Obviously, mass है m, velocity है v, तो kinetic energy half mv square. The work done in order to bring it to rest is again half mv square. Next is calculate the work done required to be done to stop a car of 1500 kilogram moving at a velocity of 60 kilometer per hour. So mass is 1500 kilogram. I'm sorry, there is some correction to be done in words. So, but I'm speaking, you concentrate on to that. Fine. So kilometer per hour hai 60 kilometer per hour. So we have to convert it into meter per second. So it is 50 over 3. Then you just have to put the formula and you have to get the answer. In each of the following, the force is acting on the object of mass m. The direction of displacement is from west to east, showing by the longer arrows. Observe the diagrams carefully and state whether the work is done, negative, positive or zero. So first case, because perpendicular hai force and displacement arrows, so work done is zero. Second case, because in the direction of force the displacement is going on, so positive. Third में opposite है, so it is negative. Sony says that the acceleration in an object could be zero even when several forces act onto it. Do you agree? Yes. When several forces acting, if the forces are opposite to each other, obviously they get cancelled out and the acceleration will be zero. Find the energy in kilowatt hour consumed in 10 hours by 4 devices of power 500 watt each. Power is 500 watt, तो उसको kilowatt में convert करेंगे by dividing that with 1000. Then time is 10 hours. 4 devices हैं, so first of all find the answer of 1. 0.5 multiply by 10 and whatever the answer is multiply then again with 4. So your answer is 20 kilowatt hour. Okay, the last is a freely falling object eventually stops on reaching the ground. What happened to its kinetic energy? When a body is freely falling, the energy remains conserved. Potential energy is transformed into a kinetic energy, but when reaches the ground, the velocity is zero. Hence, the kinetic energy is also zero. So, thank you so much. This is all about your work and energy back exercise. It is very easy. There is no such question where you are not able to get the answer. But still, I get the demand from 1-2 of the students, so it's good to just go with it. If anybody still faces any issue, any problem, don't forget to text me, don't forget to call me, and all the best. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.